Let's rewind the clock and see what history was made on January 12th. This day is packed with dramatic power shifts. Way back in 475, the Byzantine Emperor Zeno had to pack his bags and flee Constantinople. Why? Because his own general Basiliscus decided he wanted the top job and seized the throne. Talk about a bad day at the office. Fast forward to 1528. In Sweden, Gustav I was crowned king, which was a huge deal. This officially ended the Kalmar Union and kicked off the birth of modern Sweden as we know it. A few years later, in 1554, Bayanang was crowned king of Burma, which is now Myanmar. This guy wasn't just any king. He went on to build the biggest empire in the entire history of Southeast Asia. That's some serious ambition. And in Ethiopia, 1872, Johannes IV was crowned emperor in the holy city of Aksum. This was the first time an emperor had been crowned there in over 200 years, making it a major spiritual and political event. January 12th was also a big day for politics and firsts, especially in the U.S. in 1915. Things looked grim for women as suffrage when the House of Representatives rejected a proposal to give women the right to vote. Thankfully, they didn't give up, and the 19th Amendment passed 5 years later. But then came 1932, a landmark year. Hattie Caraway from Arkansas became the very first woman elected to the U.S. Senate. She was initially appointed after her husband passed away, but then she won the seat fair and square. On the very same day, the legendary Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. retired at the ripe old age of 90. What an icon. This date has also seen the start of major conflicts. In 1879, the Anglo-Zulu War began when British forces invaded Zululand in what is now South Africa. Later, in 1919, after World War I, the big four leaders from the US, Britain, France, and Italy met in Paris to start hammering out the peace treaty. During World War II, in 1942, President Roosevelt created the National War Labor Board to keep factories running and prevent strikes from hurting the war effort. And in 1991, the U.S. Congress gave the green light for military action to push Iraqi forces out of Kuwait, which led to the start of the first Gulf War. Finally, let's wish a happy birthday to some historical heavyweights born on this day. John Winthrop, the first governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, was born in 1588, and in 1737, John Hancock was born. You know, the guy with that famously large signature on the Declaration of Independence. What a day. History is happening all the time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more daily dives into the past.